everybody? What up, everybody? Let's talk about it. It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. This is the Other Black Girl, Season 1, Episode 3. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I'm tired. It's late. My makeup is halfway on. It's halfway off. You see how my head look. I'm in the middle of a run. I'm doing the best I can do. Now, I said I was going to do the damn video, and although I would like to finish the daiquiri that I have and go to sleep, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make this video because I love you guys, okay? I'm here for you guys. All right, so we ain't wasting no time. Let's go ahead and get into it. Flashback, Newark, New Jersey, 1976. Diana is braiding Kendra's hair, and they talk about Kendra going off to Harvard. Kendra is going to Harvard so that she can be a writer or an editor or whatever it is that she wants to be. And they talk about how they promise they'll never leave each other and they'll be best friends forever. Now we're back in the present, and Nelia finds a manuscript on her door from Hazel. You remember when Hazel was looking in her window like a weirdo ass bitch? Okay? She realizes that Hazel could not have dropped it off because she lives an hour away in Harlem. Nelia talks to Hazel when she gets to the office, and Hazel tells her that she dropped it off at her door when she was on the way to a bar. Okay, the name of the bar was Ola's. She made sure she said a name because that's the type of person that Hazel is. She's shady. I got my eye on Hazel. Vera asks about the manuscript, and Nelia says it was a good one. She was as good as like one train ride read. It was a really good one, right? And so Vera has a headache, and Hazel offers to get her some medicine for her headache. Hazel then invites Nelia to a fundraiser party, to crash a fundraiser party, a party they're not invited to. Let's just say that. Okay, so basically Hazel comes up with a trick. To me, this is like an exercise in showing how manipulative Hazel can be, because she figures out a way to trick Vera into letting them leave early so they can get ready for the party, basically by telling her that Macy, I think that's her name, the other editor, is meeting with an author, going to try to woo the author. So she's going to go early to meet him at whatever coffee shop he be at, and so going to meet him at a certain time. Okay, so Vera gets out of there, and then Vera apologizes to Nelia, and then she tells her to clock out, basically whenever she's done, she can clock out. So they get ready for the party. Nelia feels guilty about what happened in the office. She feels guilty about making Vera apologize and all that type of stuff, about tricking them and that. But Hazel gasses her ass up once again, tells her she look good because Nelia does look good because Hazel dresses her up. Because Hazel is like her little, fairy godmother, fairy devil. Hazel starts bleeding, and she asks Nelia to meet her downstairs. So we don't know what all that's about. So then we flash back to Kendra and Diana, and they arguing. When Kay says everybody is looking at her, basically when they in Boston, they trying to hang out in Boston, she uncomfortable because everybody looking at her. And Diana says basically she wants her to transfer to the school. And Kendra's like, no, I'm not leaving. Kendra's like, no, I'm not coming up here, basically. And Kendra leaves. So in the present, the two girls crash the party, and Kate, the host of the party, comes to talk to them or whatever, but Hazel charms her once again, and then she introduces Nelia. So Nelia is kind of schmoozing at the party, and then she starts talking to this girl named Lena. Now Lena is the woman who works with this author named Jesse Watson, and so she tries to get her to send a message to Jesse Watson. Nelia sends Lena a message to Jesse saying that he is the change that Wagner needs. Nelia calls Hazel, but she gets a voicemail. An unknown number calls her, and as soon as she says Hazel's name, the voice said good luck and hangs up. Ooh, who is it? Hazel checks on Nelia, and Hazel once again gasses Nelia to take a risk. Okay, don't you see a pattern at some point? Hazel and Nelia promise each other that they will not be like Vera and Macy because there's enough money for them to both get their bag. Now back to the party. They come across Richard, or Richard comes across them when they're trying to charm an author and talk to the author, and she's kind of like doing her impersonation of Richard, and Richard walks upon her, and she's shocked. She's embarrassed, but Richard thinks it's really brave that she's doing that in front of everybody, right? So Nelia pitches the burning heart idea to him. He's really good with the idea until she mentions Kendra, and he says, she's a recluse, and you're not going to be able to get her to do that. She's off the grid, and she tried to take her own life, and she broke my heart, and all of this type of stuff, right? Nelia assures him this is even more reason to release the book again. This is wonderful, right? So Richard says she reminds him of a young Kendra, and they can meet in his office and talk the next day, okay? Flashback. Diana comes to Wagner and brings lunch to Kendra. Okay? She runs into Richard in the hallway and kind of informally introduces herself and pitches herself as an author. So he agrees to meet them for lunch the next day and talk about a pitch. In the present, Hazel and Nelia leave the party, and Hazel tells her to believe in herself. Believe in yourself. Woo, my God. Oh, I'm sorry. It just came out of my heart. You know what I'm saying? They go eat some food after that. Okay, so then Richard watches them leave. And then Richard calls somebody and say things have changed and he need them. I said, bitch, now what's going on? Now we taking a left turn for where I thought this was going to go. I am confused. Okay, I don't know what's going on, and I want to hear your thoughts on episode 3, honey. So far, episode 3 to me was kind of bleh. It was kind of bleh. But episode 4, it was giving. Episode 4 was giving, okay? And I kept going on and on with the episodes, and you know, it get kind of weird in the middle because I'm kind of confused about what's going to happen, what's the twist going to be. But, you know, so far, I'm enjoying it. I'm not going to lie, I'm enjoying it. It's a good show. Yeah, I was glad to see Garcelle on the show. Yeah, so, you know, it's interesting. It's weird. I'm still trying to process how I feel about it, to be honest with you. Okay, so I want to hear your thoughts about episode 3. All right, y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video with all of your friends, and I will holler at you on the next time.